Hi guys, this is Pea Soups, and welcome back to Happy Little Saplings. I have to turn around this way very carefully to try to not give away this game here. There we go. Okay, so last episode we did a bunch of testing, and this is kind of what we culminated in. It was a sprinkler running alongside a single agricarnation, because that's kind of what we're going to base our fast producing setup on. So we've got one agricarnation and one sprinkler, and I believe a regular plot of land produced about 50 wheat for a 3x3. This setup is producing 64, 128, 192. Can't go that high. So it looks like, well, over 300. 327, I think what that one was actually. So 327, that looks like some pretty decent output. I'm okay with that. One other thing that I did want to try was having the agricarnation raised slightly. And it looks like that is about on par. This is for designing our plot of land. I couldn't go one higher, I don't think. I think it has to be either on the same level or within one Y level. So, yeah, for designing this thing, we can have the agricarnation slightly raised, so maybe put it above a mana pool or something. While I was playing around with that, I did have another thought. I wasn't quite sure how the sprinklers worked, so I thought I would test something, and I came up with this monstrosity. Since we have all the water in the world to play with, since I've got the aqueous accumulator right here, I just tossed all the sprinklers on. Do I have I do have a hoe. Probably have some crop sticks and, oh no, regular seeds, I guess. Okay, no big deal. I was going to demonstrate this thing, but it doesn't really need demonstration because, yeah, this was in the same hour that everything else was running. So, we have just an insane amount. I'm not going to use this setup as much as I would love to, as much as I really want to be producing this much ferrous ore so that we can get this much shiny. I can't bring myself to use something quite so OP. I feel like it's not in the spirit of the Let's Play. So, yeah, it turns out if you want an insane amount of crops, then all you need is a ton of sprinklers and an aqueous accumulator, and you are golden. So, with all of that said, we have our setup. We know kind of what we are going to want to lay out for... Oh, I forgot, this does have the garden core soil underneath it as well. So garden core soil with a sprinkler and an agricarnation does a bang up job. So we're going to need a spot to put our fast growing farm, and I think I probably just want to put it over here. Eventually, I do want to create a bridge over to the village. Oh, that does remind me. If you guys will bear with me just for a second. I did take a run over to the village recently, and I found something quite disturbing. And that is... Listen. other than the cracking of bones, there's silence. There's no, oh, stray cow. But there's no humming and no hawing. We don't have any villagers anymore. I guess since yeah, you guys are to blame. I guess since I live so close to the village, it's allowed mobs to spawn here, and that means the mobs have killed all of the villagers. So this is going on the project list as a to-do. I need to bring life back to the village. It has to be done. I feel so bad. I'm the cause of their demise, so I need to make right my wrongs. So I'm going to add that to the project list, and we'll get a nice booming village going again. With all of that said, I am going to do some work with the, what was this, Rod of the Lands, and try to get some planting space going on over here, and maybe lay this thing out. So, just as I'll need my... So the agricarnation, I believe it can be up to, is it 10 spaces away from this? So let's give it a try. So if we pop him down, say here, is he happy? Yeah, he's happy. He has access to a mana pool. Now let's pop one down here. No access to a mana pool. And access. And access. So this is the furthest away that it can be. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. It has to be within 10. So that means, once again, we just have to kind of lay this out, figure out how we want it to look, how we want to go about it. And let's say, just as a for instance, we wanted, that would be you. If we had another agricarnation, I wonder if that counts on all. Ooh, I'm not close. I don't have, let's see. I wonder if it can go 10 in either direction. So if we pop him down here, no access. I should really have counted this out. No. No. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's actually in a square pattern. Because if it was square, then this guy would be able to access that. So I'm betting if I grab you and I grab you, maybe somewhere around here. No? Because he has access to it. Would he? No? Would he there? Yes. And no. So it looks like it's an actual radius. Rather than going 10 in this direction and then 10 in this direction, it looks like it's kind of an actual radius from this spot that it has to hit. Okay, so he's got that there. And there. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of important to our plans. maybe what we can do, and I'll just kind of simulate 1/4 of it here. Since these guys have... Alright, so if you can see the radius on that ends right at the mana pool there. So that, he's fine with that. So if we imagine this to be the corner that we're going to work in, and we take another aggrecarnation, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there. Now we have, oh, this isn't so bad actually. I kind of like this idea. So we have in each quarter we would have a 5x5 that's being covered by 2 aggrecarnations at any time. They would all have access to the same mana pool, and yeah, that would give us 4 5x5 plots. Yeah, to do pretty nicely accelerated growth. And yeah, we can figure out the water tank later on. That bit's easy enough. But this would allow us to just have to maintain the 1 mana pool for all of our aggrecarnations and maximize the area and maximize the speed. Okay, so that is that's our plan. I'm going to go ahead and lay this out over there, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, we're almost done here, and I just realized something. Having these guys out here, you can see that there's an awful lot of effective area that's wasted out there on the water. If we bring these guys in, then you can see that it affects almost all of the other plots as well. Excuse me. So if we bring all of these guys into the center here, we've got 4 aggrecarnations covering most of the area. There's only, I think, 1 or 2 covering some of these sections. But for the most part, yeah, it looks like we can get pretty decent coverage with those 4 aggrecarnations and have quadruple on each of these sections. So I think we're going to use this, and I may not even bother putting up, actually yes I will, of course I will. I was going to avoid putting up another tank there, but hey, we may as well get everything that we can. Do I have a hoe in the system? Of course we do. So let's get all of this hoed up. And I've got a couple more bits of garden soil. We are actually going to be wasting some of the area on the edges here. But I do kind of want a walkway around this thing, so I'm okay with letting that be. We don't have to get 100% efficiency with absolutely everything. So let's grab the last of the compost that we need. And I do need some dirt. There we go. Oh, we'll need that. Alright. So I've silk touched a little bit of grass into here so we can pretty that up, and I do want to use the stepping stones. I do want to kind of stylize this plot a little more. Maybe have kind of a greenhousey feel to it. just because it is our special plot. But let's go. There are a couple more things that we do need, and that is, so we have 16 ferrous ore, and we've got a 5x5 of space to grow our ferrous. So that means that we need 25. So 5 times 5 is 25. So we need 25 ore blocks to cover the area that we need. So I'm going to let that go ahead and create all of the blocks that we need. There goes the first one, and I will be right back. Okay, we have the ferrous ore that we needed. In the meantime, I threw this guy up here, just another water tank. And this should be pretty simple. These guys, with the sprinklers having a 3x3 area, we just need one for each plot. So let's bring, in fact, let's not put you right there. Let's do it like this. Alright, so one more, and we come back. And let's see how far we need to go. So that needs another, what, 2? Until he's directly over the middle. So you go there. So, yep, he should cover everything there. And he should cover everything there. And we'll repeat that on this side here as well. So it was 2 out. Oh, it's an aura node. He is in a not so great spot. Get rid of him. We may do some Thorncraft at some point. But I've been through Thorncraft so many times, I'm just not quite sure I want to play with it right now. But we'll see how the series continues. We may find a good use for it. Okay. So that's all of that taken care of. Now we just need our aqueous accumulator, and we'll pop that guy. You know what? I kind of want to put him. Let's throw you there. Kind of want to put him right here. He should be okay right there. And up here. That is indeed filling our water tank. So these guys will kick on soon. And now that that's taken care... Oh, I only have 21 seeds for the ferrous plant. Is that in the right spot? Let's go up for air. There we go. Alright, so he is, yep, looks like he is indeed in the correct spot. Oh. Okay, so 2, go up for air. I should have done this before I put the rest of the garden core soil down, but no big deal. Okay, let's get you in there. Oh, I know I missed one there. Alright. So that is our 25 there, and okay, those guys still don't have a a mana pool, so I'll need to take care of that. Let's get, oh, I was hoping to avoid that. Get our seeds in. Nope, not you. Actually, just plant as many as we have seeds, and I'll let you guys join me as I grow out just a couple more seeds here. It will only take a moment, I promise. So it's only on those ones that we actually have. I am going to need more crop sticks though. You know, I should probably have automated this recipe some time ago. Not a problem. Okay, so the usual setup, we have one in the middle, and we need, I didn't think that through, did I? Oh well. There we go. And boy howdy, those weeds grow quickly. So we'll grow this guy up. And it's always good to have some seeds spare on hand as well anyway for any of the crops that you've created. There's one. Ooh, these weeds are loving me today. Giving them a wonderful, nice cozy home. No, don't you. Ooh. I know the server hasn't been updated, but they seem to be growing a lot more often than usual. And you have to remember, this is how every single one of those guys was created as well. I've spent a lot of time doing this, but it's still, even with the weeds, it's still very relaxing, and you kind of get into a rhythm with it. You know what? That's what it's all about. It's not about the successes or failures. It's just about doing it and accepting whatever comes along. So I think that should be enough. All right. There we go. And you know what? It would be nice to be able to shut these things off for when I need to plant something so that it doesn't go haywire. But let's grab the last of the things that we need for this setup. And I know you guys have seen a lot of this before, but we may as well go through, because this is going to be a pretty central part of a decent Endarium production. So what else am I here for? Oh, our mana pool. So let's make sure we don't waste any mana on this. We'll suck all of that up. Alright, so we get that. And we have a mana pool. So let's pop him down right there. And get our band of mana. And there we go. That should be enough. We've got a little bit of mana left in our band there. We'll see how long it takes these guys to suck all of that up. And alright, I guess the last thing we need is to put down our harvester. And we'll set him up just the same, so we'll put him on there like that. Oh, he has energy. He has energy. Okay. Let's get a chest on the back of him. Actually, I'm going to need to set this up. I'm going to have to get the Steve's Factory Manager set up for this guy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and I will be right back with you guys again. Okay, so our final touch to this should be, I hope I haven't gone too far on this. I think I may have made the wrong upgrade. So 3x3, and we actually want it to cover an 11x11, I think. Let's give it a try. Let's pop him in there. And see what he decides to do. You know what? I think that's 5. I think we might have to go and create, since that is 1 further back than necessary. And I want everything to line up. Yeah, let's make another one, because as things stand right now, the way I have it right now, I don't think it's going to get this back row right here because of this row right here. So let's create another upgrade, and that one was quartz. Let's see what's one. Okay, diamond. Oh, and we have no plastic. Perfect. And we've already produced 15 ferrous ingots there. That is amazing. So we'll pull him out, put him in. And yeah, I think that is going to be copacetic. Now I just have to figure out how to bring in everything from here. I might actually end up running, because I have this over here. I really kind of need to change this. It's, I like the idea of incorporating it as kind of a, I'm not even sure what that's called, kind of a doorway portal right there. but I'm not convinced about the rest of it. So I'm going to play around with that. Okay, so there is our accelerated setup. We've got 4 agricarnations, we've got sprinklers, we've got garden soil, yeah, we should be grabbing up a fair amount of ferrous pretty quickly. So thanks again for joining me, guys. I guess that's an episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.